This will not be a quiet conversation.
We haven't had this many bystanders. Send it. Fuck gas.
Big bad Brad.
Big bad Brad. Are we live? So why is it that you gave me the stool that's like Optimus Prime's fucking chub over here? That's what I want to know.
Because it was a gift by one of my best friends in the whole wide world.
This is like a feat of engineering right here.
It's from the future.
I like it. No, it kind of blew my mind. Like, it's fucking, this is how far
because it shrinks down into nothing.
Yeah, it's like the 3D printing shit that they come up with.
Yeah.
This is that. This is that.
I
right
bet
here.
that did come off of a 3D printer.
Totally.
Definitely. And he has the patent for it, and he's making a
Doctor Strange.
And if it did not come off of a 3D printer, you get your money back.
Guaranteed.
Explicit already.
Oh yeah. No, we're gonna say fuck about 4 times every 60 seconds.
Y'all got Mitch fucking Lang back on here.
We got
again,
Mitch
so.
on this motherfucker. We
In
are
person.
We are live on set. Where do we refer to this set and setting as?
Well, the technical location is Henderson Monster Studios out here in West Monroe, Louisiana, as part of the Open Heart Productions team.
Applaud that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And we're back.
Hey, my bad. I forget. I reset the sound pad every time, every week now after that travesty.
It happens, man.
It's okay. It makes me feel sexual, too, when I say it out loud. And that was just the musical equivalent of a sexual cue.
That's one of our longest running little bits we have, too, by the way. It's just...
Yeah.
Hey.
Another thing about comedy is timing and doing it over and over again.
It's like 70s sitcom.
Thank you.
And it's a great comeback from a fuck
That was
up as
Damon
well.
Adcock. He is our drink handler.
Yes.
And he was just making sure
just
that I was running low. He saw I was running low, and he knows me. So he's like, gotta go get Mitch another one.
And also joining on the show today, we have Zane McElroy.
Who's McElroy?
Who
the guests know the editor that comes and goes and is happy to be with his team whenever possible. Hello, everyone. We're on location filming the latest and greatest Open Heart Productions horror fest called The Rake.
Well, that's not it's the Bog Anthology.
One part.
we're filming the Bog Anthology movie. We're filming the Rake investigation.
Thank you. Don't let me butcher it, please.
And so, like, how does the Rake fit into the Bog Anthology?
Well, it's, we're trying to build an ever expanding universe of all the different cryptids and monsters, and the Rake is kind of a newer cryptid, as relative as like Bigfoot or whatever. It's very new. And there was a big hype about it online for a while, and there was some cool, creepy pictures, and a couple of buddies of mine were interested in it, and it's just whenever we were talking about another monster, I was like, well, that one's a big one now, so let's do that.
But the Rake is like in what idea or what world does like the Rake derive from? Is that like one of the Wendigo type?
Well, no.
Things?
In our universe, the Wendigo and the Rake are two different creatures.
They're not like sister cousins.
I'm sure there's somewhat. I'm sure there's somewhat related, but
right.
But they are two. It's like
they're not from Mississippi.
No, it's like an American and a Mexican. It's different. Just
same but different.
Same but different.
Got you. As a cryptid wise, same, but
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
There are things.
Right.
There are things.
Right. So like, when are we airing this abruptly?
Well, I mean, it'll come out next week sometime.
Okay, so like, I don't want to do any spoilers. Of course.
I mean, I won't spoil big things, but y'all know me. I'll talk about anything you ask me, and I'll let you know if it's off limits.
Well, I've met the Rake, himself. If he's not here,
he's getting in makeup right now.
Also,
actually,
the Bog Man.
Damn fool, cut my head off.
Yeah.
Well, We're shout out Christian Gross.
Yes.
I'm calling the shot right now. Christian Gross is the modern day motherfucking Lon Chaney. All right, he's playing all the monsters. He's doing all the creatures, and he does a great job with all of them.
He embodies it so well. He takes it, and it's just like, yeah, dude, yeah, you're fucked. Yeah, that's kind of creepy. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
definitely
and
really creepy.
he's such a sweet guy. Too.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
He's so sweet.
Everybody we've met, like from us introducing you to this fella right here, and then
Thank you.
You and I rekindling a long acquaintanceship. I guess you can say that
From
whatever.
lots of music and drinking.
meeting all these wonderful people. Like everybody, it's just like we felt like friends to these people that we've never met before.
Yeah.
You know, and like, that's something that is very dear and true to us, and that we like to share with other people that help in artistic productions like this, whether it's music, it's film, cinema, whatever the fuck. So like this feels like home to us.
Yeah.
And it really.
Well, I'm glad.
Yeah. And
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, thank you
say
for
that a
like
lot.
allowing us to be here. You know,
it's funny because yesterday y'all been here with us all weekend. This is day 2. We're doing 3 days of shooting because we're doing 3 shorts and then a wraparound story for the Bog Anthology, for like any good anthology would do. So instead of trying to break our backs like you did with Sea of Madness and film it all at once, we've decided to give ourselves some breathing room and just film it over the course of weekends between now and April.
And the Sea of Madness that's already been.
Yeah, that's been we've submitted it to Green Apple. It is on track to be released this October around the Halloween season. So
Yeah, congratulations, guys! Everybody who's a part of that.
That was a bunch of people working miracles and magic the whole time. The thing about the Open Heart Productions crew is that like there is something extremely special about our group of people, and because we've only been doing this together like this for 2 years. It's just been 2 years that we've been doing this, and we're on the 3rd movie with major distribution, and none of us are rolling in cash or anything like that, but like we're starting to gain some notoriety around the country and the world, and we have a reputation like in the wrestling community as people that respect the business, and so we're growing more and more and more. And as I look around and see all the people that get involved and help out, like I'm not blowing smoke whenever I say I really believe that we have a once in a generation talent pool.
I heard you mention that earlier today, and you were just sitting around waiting to shoot a scene, and all your friends were sitting around listening to you, and it was like the most genuine thing I've ever fucking heard, because you're not selling shit. You're just speaking.
I'm just saying what I think and believe.
How you feel,
like,
and I was like, God damn, man, like that's
because
what this is, you know.
The distance that we've been able to go in 2 years, which is freaking unbelievable, could not have been possible without the entire team of people working, and they are all so talented, and they all have so many great ideas, and it's just I get kind of choked up when I think about it, because I'm just so proud of fucking everyone, you know, and you see it grow, and you see like people like y'all coming and hanging out, and like, because I remember yesterday y'all were here, we didn't get the air conditioning system hooked up in the house until like after dark, and people had been here since like noon, so we had spent 8 hours just in no reprieve from 100-degree weather in Louisiana.
Oh, it's thick.
Yeah,
it's
Definitely
thick, dude.
Mixed in, we got to go set up and film. You know, we got to go work. We got to go dig in the woods and go through trees and briars and get ripped up in bark and stuff. Just
we're y'all still shooting later on after this.
Yeah. We're shooting.
And can't wait.
Yeah.
I like the night filming. That's super fun.
Yeah, it is. But I remember sitting in the room up there with no air conditioning, everybody else in complete total misery. But the only thing that I was thinking in my head was, I'm so sorry that I convinced all of y'all to come out here and just sit in this with me. And I got choked up thinking like, well, thank y'all so much for believing enough to come out and do this under these conditions, with really, we're just doing this to fucking do it, man. We're just having a good time. Like, nobody's getting paid to do this except for, we're trying to take care of our makeup lady that had to travel, so we're paying her, and we're paying a couple of other, people that are going long distances out of their way. But for the most part, everybody here is they're just here. Because what else are you going to be doing right now?
That's right.
Being in air conditioning, I guess.
I get paid with memories.
Yeah.
Of being with my team. It's an amazing team. I get paid with experience, learning new things every time I show up here, and things that I don't normally get a chance to be a part of. Learning video and learning lighting, just learning my people that I don't live close to. So I'm so anxious to come here and be a part of this friendship that is blowing me away. Everyone I meet here, I'm so impressed by, and they have multiple talents, but their attitudes are great. It's usually where I'm from. It's surrounded by talented assholes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not gonna
chips on their shoulders. They can do cool shit. But
we love our state and we love our cities. But we all know where that is. But
Monroe's got it going on.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that, but I'm also going to be candid and tell you that this is 100%. This is us.
You grew some unique crops.
We have our own issues with our own city. We love our city to death. It is our home. But yeah, we're the island of misfit toys for a reason, and that's because we have been rejected by the most part from everyone else. And so instead of imploding, we just congealed together and said, if no one's going to help us, then we'll just help ourselves.
And you did.
And so that's why I'm so impressed by everybody on the team.
Multi-talented. So let's talk about another multi-talented person named Mitch Lang. He's not just a screenwriter or a movie director or an actor. He just got a music award in his city.
I haven't gotten a music award.
He's
I've been
nomination,
nominated.
right?
A nomination?
Yeah.
well, if you don't get it, I'm gonna get you one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he's going to buy you one.
From us.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Third Coast
I want to
endorsed.
hear that story.
You want to hear the story about
Yes,
the?
sir.
Blue?
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay, so here it is. I'm on the Northeast Louisiana music board, and whenever everyone was figuring out what the nominations and the categories were going to be, and I saw where my band, the Mitch Lang Band, which is normally a rock band, that's what we're known for. I had saw that we had been placed in the bluegrass category, and
What?
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean
that's awesome.
and I looked at the categories and I saw there was only like 2 other bands besides us, and I knew that one band was definitely going to win it because they are the absolute best of the best of the best. And I was like, well, so maybe the other band don't feel so bad. I won't say anything, and I'll just pad the running a little bit, and it wouldn't be no big deal. No one would notice and no one would care, and it would just kind of. I thought I was helping out, to be honest with you, But then whenever it got announced that I was nominated for a Bluegrass Award, man, like a lot of people around the town, like kind of lost their minds a little bit, like. And normally I don't care about Facebook comments or dislikes. That's part of the game, man. Like we're on social media, we're playing. This is fun and games. People can talk whatever shit they want, and most of the time I laugh along and I like it. I'll like your nasty comments about me. It's fun, but don't start like DMing me and texting me. Like
You got that bad?
Hold on. What was like the best worst DM?
I really don't want to go into it, to be honest with you, but after about the 6th or 7th DM, not just from one person, but from multiple people, like DMing me, telling me things like I should turn down the nomination for a band more deserving, or this isn't normally in your wheelhouse, this isn't something that you do, like I almost kind of got offended. No, I did get offended.
I get that.
It's not a kinda. I did get offended, and I was like, I know I've been doing this movie stuff most recently, but I've been doing music for 25 years.
That's right.
The
OG.
And I've done nationwide tours and music videos, 20 albums. Like I've done everything that you can do in the music business besides make money at it.
Well, I mean, that's totally different situation. But like you told me, touring every major city in the United States. You have been
except
there.
for the north, except for the Washington, Oregon, Idaho little area. But besides from that, yeah.
Signed bands. Been here as a staple and a musician in your community. And it's not like you fucking nominated yourself.
No, I did not. I most
Bingo.
certainly did
Why
not.
do you get the hate? Because of fucking haters.
But where did the bluegrass come from, though?
I really do not know because
I don't know you for bluegrass.
No,
You may enjoy bluegrass.
That's the fun twist.
yeah, right. What that twist?
Well,
But-
my dad was a bass player in a bluegrass band, so
Okay.
it's not like I'm completely foreign to it, but it just wasn't my bag.
Yeah,
but
right.
It was most definitely the shit that was played during my siring and raising and everything. So, I was just kind of like, all right, well, if y'all don't think I can do this, I guess I gotta do the Dolly Parton thing and just go fucking do it then. And so I took 4 hours out of my life to write and record a bluegrass EP called
What?
"Smoke This Grass."
Well,
You
so
said
it's
fuck
Smoke
them
This
haters
Grass?
and went recorded a bluegrass EP to
Out of
show
spite.
the world what you can do
Out of spite.
out of spite. That's how you fucking do it,
And
ladies
thank
and
you-
gentlemen.
That's impressive.
Real quick, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, Music City Studios and Scott Frick for donating all of the studio time, because he was one of the people that hit me up privately in a DM. Was like, hey man, I know you can do this. Like, why don't you just come to the studio and just track the songs? I'll give you 2 hours. I know you can do it with that. I'm like, yep, I got you. Thank you so much.
How many songs?
3.
Fuck yeah.
I would-
Enough.
Yeah, enough to be
Enough
an EP.
to, like, Put that staple in that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Forever fuck you
Yeah,
to
I
this
love that.
moment
I
for
love
these
that, dude.
haters.
And-
DM'd you.
And the thing that's so ironic is so many people have told me, Mitch, it's some of the best stuff you've ever done.
I can't wait to hear it.
The thing that I like, okay, all right. You know, that reminds me of something. The Bee Gees. Here's a little music history lesson for everybody. Y'all remember the Bee Gees? Your grandparents used to listen to them all the time. They were the disco band, that the world-renowned disco band. They can't go anywhere without plucking and
Saying
playing.
that to myself in the car when no one's around.
Did
I
you
can
know
see you doing that too.
that they were a straight-up rock band for their entire career and
did not.
agreed to do a soundtrack album for the fucking movie, and then from then on was the disco band?
No shit.
Nothing that they did after mattered. Nothing that
John
they
Travolta.
did before mattered. They were always going to be the disco band.
So it's like non-conformist being conformist, but still being non-conformist.
So if I am always known as
I'm
the
confused
bluegrass guy off of the one bluegrass EP, I'm okay with that. But because I'm sure the BG guys are not bummed out at all about
Nope.
those checks
No.
that they get to cash
Goodbye, rock.
every single week.
So, the idea, written, recorded, released, 7 days,
no,
14 days.
no, I did it in 4 hours.
Oh my fucking god, my
hours?
dog!
Yeah,
For
so
3 songs?
This dude is
3 songs.
inspirational.
Damn.
I had
I'm
two
fucking saying.
because I remember Daniel, like, whenever I came into to work pissed off about it, and he was kind of like, Mitch, you knew we got like 6 spinning plates right now. We got we got the movie that we're about to.
Oh, were you busy at the time?
Oh yeah, like we're prepping Sea of Madness to get it released on a deadline. We're doing pre-production for this shit. I'm doing the Northeast Louisiana Music Awards. I got a plethora of other shit in my personal life that I'm trying to work out, and you want to just throw this in? I'm like, no, it's all right. I'm only going to spend about 4 hours on it.
Can you hand the
Guys,
mic
if
to
you
Daniel
think
real
you're
quick?
busy in your life, come talk to Mitch. And you think that you can't get something done, talk to Mitch. This dude inspires me to do more.
What's your take
and
on that?
to-
Oh, sorry.
My take
He's
is...
talking to Daniel.
He's talking
Oh,
Daniel.
sorry! Shut the
No,
fuck up.
no, continue, Zane, real quick. I just,
Oh, I can tell you what my take is.
what's your take?
You've
I
already
can't have excuses when Mitch Lang is around.
My dick is already hard enough, man.
Oh!
Please.
Get the fuck off my mic. Mitch deletes my excuses and my tired at night, and I'll get to it whenever I get to it. Or the bullshit I deal with at home, everyone deals with it. He deals with shit, I deal with shit, but he keeps going. He has this fucking special thing about him, and I want that. And the only way to get that is to spend more time with him.
Oh.
The dude's fucking got it. And all these people got it.
Yes.
My guy behind me, Daniel, the videographer, multi-talented motherfucker too. If you want to know who does the voice for the Sea of Madness trailer, this fucking amazing narrative, it's Daniel. Because he's got his fucking voice that kills the trailer. It just fucking scares me. And I didn't even know, like, until months after the fact, it was Daniel. All these people have these talents.
I think his trousers are starting.
They're writing plays
Yeah.
in the downtime. They are creating, and I love it. And things that like are not part of my just location. All I know is bands. I grew up with bands. That's all we do. We don't draw. We don't create. We don't do art walk. We don't do plays. Don't do movies. We just do music, and then we hate on our scene. We think we're the best, and we talk shit about the other bands. Well, I don't actually. I would never be like that. But those other guys.
Not you.
Not
I love
Zane.
everybody.
Not
too.
Zane.
No, never.
Zane would
Yeah,
never do that.
Joe Bro, he saw me in Alexander jamming with Cheetah Pipe, having
Yeah,
the
he
fucking
did.
time of my life.
Hey, that's
Hey,
some
you
good
tore
boys.
it up,
Those
too.
are good boys.
That's my dogs.
Yeah, those are good boys.
Look
But-
like a kid in the candy store.
Yeah,
Daniel,
exactly.
Daniel, your take.
So, like, your take
what
on,
exactly?
on the 6 plates.
Oh, with the bluegrass thing? Or just in general?
Just what it,
Yeah, well, that's the way I just seem like it's in general. It seems like like we're every time we're doing stuff. It's where it's a convention of plate spinners. You know, we all just show up and everybody wears so many different hats and works so damn hard and just does it with a smile, and it's like a epic kind of cathartic every time. The hardest thing, honestly, building this stuff or trying to invite people to help us build it is keeping our personal lives together, each and every one of us, until we shoot again or until we write again, until we meet again to do something else, to shoot. You know, that's the hardest part, I think. You know, otherwise, when we get out here, this shit just happens, and you know, we don't take ourselves too seriously. You know, we provide a good, funny, scary movie that anybody can really watch, and it's all part of a bigger universe that's coming.
right.
But you know, one of my favorite things, when he was talking about music earlier, most of our people come from music.
That's how
So-
I initially met Mitch and both Zane and actually Joe as well.
Mixture of music, theater, and then just production people. You know, television, radio, stuff like that. Even stage and stuff. It's a hodgepodge of things, but it's one of the better parts of it all. Is like everybody wears a lot of different hats, and it's a special thing, you know. But it sets us kind of apart in a sense. But we're on the roll. We're going to create a lot more come.
Real quick, I think that I think positivity draws positivity, and I think that if you give an example of how, as cliche as it sounds, if you give an example of how you want to be treated and treat people that way, and then all you have to do is something just as simple as compliment somebody on something that they're good at. You know, just tell them, you know, being nice to somebody is something I try to do every day. And it brings in a lot of people. And one of the people that it's brought in that I'm so very proud of is Mr. Larry Schultz back there in the back.
Hey! There's 9 or 10 people out there just watching us right now.
Hey, there you go, Mr.
Every
Larry.
one
You
of
can
them's amazing.
jump in right over here.
Mr. Larry Schultz.
So, Mr. Larry Schultz,
It's on. It's hot. Oh shit! No, it's not. Now it's hot.
Okay.
so some of y'all
Live mic.
might know and recognize Mr. Larry from Hawaii 5-0 and Magnum PI. He was so kind. We became friends online through Drew,
Yeah,
our friend, and you know, me and Larry, we speak to each other every day, but we speak to each other every day in like memes and funny videos and gifs. Like sometimes we might not ever talk to each other, but we'll send a whole bunch of funny videos and pictures every day. And I have a few questions I want to ask you, Mr. Larry. Like,
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
That.
Are you my dad?
Yeah. First of all, are you Zane's
You know how many
dad?
times I've heard this?
I kept.
Like, maybe you are.
I used to send Zane pictures of you all the time. I was like, is this your pops? You know, like, did your mom ever go to Hawaii?
I've heard this a bunch.
But
did they though?
But real quick, all right,
The DNA don't lie.
Well, sometimes.
I want to hear your story. Later.
Oh, my story's crazy. I should be dead 3 times over.
Speak closer to the mic, please. I want to hear this.
So, real quick, what? Because I'm still confused about this. What was it that made you want to jump on a plane and fly all the way to the middle of dirt hole, Louisiana?
We in the sticks, boy.
To come,
we out here.
work with us.
To come out here in Louisiana to have fun?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And them Louisiana boys have fun.
Man,
Yeah.
yeah, Bo.
But
So I watched
is
the
it that
first.
much fun?
Hang on.
I watched Bogman like 5 times, and I was like, "This is pretty cool. This is badass." And then he said that we're coming out with Sea of Madness and check it out. So I checked it out. I was like, "Wow, yeah, he's doing something with nothing." And he's got a group of people around him, friends that are more than friends. They're like family.
Yeah.
Okay. And in Hawaii, we call that ohana. So when we work on a film crew on Hawaii Five-0, which is, ended in right before the pandemic.
Mhm.
So season 10 was the final season, and then I worked with Magnum PI and NCIS and a few other like Hallmark Productions and with Disney and a few other things. That crew, the film crew, they all know each other, and it's all family. It's all ohana. So when you walk onto a set production, everybody knows everybody. They greet everybody, and you're there for 10, 12, 14, 16 hours for 5 days a week. And when you're there like that, that's your family.
Sure.
And you work with everybody so close that you know what's going on. It's like a cohesive machine, just like what you have from what I've seen in the past 2 days.
Oh.
It's amazing.
It's beautiful.
Everybody's working together. Everybody loves each other, and they know what they're supposed to do without even you saying anything. And that's an amazing thing. And it's like that with a professional production with a high budget, and you're working with a shoestring budget, a shoestring that's really tight and strong and knit together, and everybody just loves you.
Well, I cannot thank you enough for coming all the way out here and
You're welcome.
sweating
Thank
with
you.
us
Yeah.
out here in the woods.
I flew out here on my own dime.
Sweat.
I think I'm going to reach my
Thank you.
summer weight goal just off this weekend alone.
Oh, yeah.
I started it on Thursday, and I think I'm going to reach it by Sunday.
Oh yeah, it's been crazy hot here. Crazy.
And so in the first day, we didn't even have the air conditioning going, and that was super rough. But
that's part of the story.
Yeah.
Man. That's like the trials and tribulations that you triumph over together. And like, hey, and like down the road we can be like, man, remember that?
yeah, oh yeah, we got attacked by a bat last night.
Oh,
yeah, that was a bat attack. We're the makeup, Miss Jeanette and Bree Hill were working on Christian Gross turning him into the Rake, and somebody opened up the back door to come in, and a bat flew in with them and caused panic and chaos. Attacked Drew's daughter in the face. I think we're keeping an eye on her because she's been very sensitive to sunlight, and she didn't want to eat the garlic pizza earlier. So, and her dad got upset because she almost broke his hand just from shaking it. So she's got this strength now. So we're keeping an eye on her.
I bet Richard was proud when that bat flew in.
It's amazing.
We're
how,
not ready for vampires.
Yeah, it's amazing how superhuman strength comes out when something's scaring you.
Hey, that is the truth.
Yeah.
That is definitely the truth.
But yeah, this has been so great, and I think something that a lot of people forget is that I'm not directing this shoot this weekend.
No. You're the writer.
I'm the writer, and I get to be the talent. I get to be Richard Brooks.
Richard
and,
fucking Brooks.
And it's hilarious because people
Richard fucking Brooks.
people will run up to me, hey Mitch, what we're going to do with this? What are we doing this? And I'm like, hey, this time I'm about to go sit in my vehicle,
That's right.
and I'm just going to drink this beer. That sounds like a Toby question to me.
So like, yeah.
Toby's killing
Tell
it
us
too.
about
Toby is
Tell
killing
us
it.
about Toby. Like he's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
he's
great
got it.
thing about doing an anthology like this is whenever you're doing a bunch of short films in a complete story, I don't have to direct everything all the time. My ego isn't that big yet. I don't have to always
Well,
be the
you
guy.
did pump
in the
out a
intro.
bluegrass album in fucking 4 hours.
I mean, that was
so-
my ego.
does that?
Was my ego being offended, like not just my unfettered ego.
Right,
like,
right.
Of a memory lapse, and that's all.
A 4-hour memory lapse. But
Let them know who can do this shit.
Right.
But the great thing about doing these short stories is you get to showcase other people's talents. And if I'm not going to give my best acting performance if I have to worry about where the lights are going or where sound's getting put or how long is this person going to be ready. You know, if I can just focus on the character and the story and communication with my other actors and, you know, fellow crewmen and stuff, it makes the process easier, you know. And Toby did such an amazing job on Sea of Madness as the script supervisor. Like, every single day, as soon as I would crawl out from underneath the table I was sleeping under, because I was sleeping under a table.
And that was like right across the way too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as soon as I would
It was a table.
I'd crawl out from under the table. Toby'd be sitting over there at the other table, like, "Hey, I got the script. Let's go over the thing for the day." And me and him have very similar sense of humors, and we also, most importantly, we have very similar problem-solving skills. Like, we approach things the same way on simplicity, you know, and how to get it quick. And he has done a lot of screenwriting for plays and has directed plays, and I just wanted to give somebody else a chance to showcase their talent as a director. You know, I'm going to direct the period piece one, and I'm going to direct the wraparound story so that there's a sense of, you know, I guess, not conformity, but, you know, where it's all similar. Where it's all similar, I guess.
But you let someone within your team grow.
Yeah, and, like, I'm forcing Daniel to direct the Face the Music short because he didn't really want to, and he, like, was like, "You sure you want to do that?" I'm like, "No, I want you to direct it."
That's freaking awesome.
I mean, it's the abrupt nature at which we change course sometimes is what we move in rapid curves, you know, not in straight lines or you know, it's like it's always changing. So I mean, but that's our goal, is to have people, like I've talked to several people this weekend that are interested in doing other parts and other departments, and I'm like, you know, we need like a comment card or something like that. I don't know.
Just drop box, like, hey.
Yeah, we'll put a box up.
What do you want to do?
Yeah.
We'll hire that sheepdog from the cartoons.
This is how you progress.
Yeah.
I'm really fascinated with the allotted time that you guys just schedule to just bring all this together and to get so much done in the allotted time, you know, because you're not doing this for like a week straight. We're shooting a full weekend right now.
It's
And
like
then-
a.
I look
like
at this
a-
from the outside and I see how much planning and thought
Yeah,
gets
it's
put
a
into
fucking
this
lot,
process.
And
It's
we're
also-
still going through it right now in real time.
It's also like a train that leaves the station, and
Food's here, by the way.
when you're on it, you know, it's hard to get off, and you just got to find somewhere to either be useful at times or not, and just tuck away for a while, and you know, and then come out ready to go again, you know. And so we usually stick the landing pretty well. So I mean, you know, we know we'll be over soon, and we're making good progress on this actually. Even though we've been delayed in some situations, we've made
Like-
some good progress.
Like
Everything looks real good too.
Like last night, we were 2 hours late getting started, and we still ended 30 minutes before schedule
That's right.
somehow. So we may have a devil may care attitude, but duty calls because the director is now texting me of a production issue. So I gotta
It is
go.
what it is.
Well, before you go, so I've worked on some pretty heavy duty sets, and some of the directors that I've worked around, like Dr. Peter Wellers, okay, LeVar Burton, and everybody knows who Chuck Norris is. I've worked with his son, Eric Norris.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and Toby, with his directing, from what I watched last night, is up there with those guys.
Come on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, where's Toby at?
Yeah.
That's a
Toby is
great fucking
fantastic.
song.
I can hear the erection starting from here.
Because I've sat there and watched them go over and over and over with the actors and directing people around. And when I saw him last night working on the scene, I was like, wow, he's up there with the top dogs.
Wow. That is awesome.
That's impressive. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really great.
You know, and Mitch would say we're a team of 30 to 40 people,
Mhm.
and not one person went to film school.
Not one of us.
And everybody's
And we're
working
making the
together
film.
and making it happen.
Yes, sir.
Making it happen.
From all trades, from all aspects, from all like just multi-talented people.
Yeah, because I've been out in the jungle for 3 straight days working as a mercenary on Magnum PI, and coming out here in Louisiana, I'm like, okay, this is just like the same thing.
You damn right.
Alrighty, y'all. Well, I thank you so much for having me
Dude,
on.
thank you for just taking time, man. We gotta wrap up and
Sea of Madness coming soon. Go check it out. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. And mermaid titties.
Mermaid.
Yes.
Thank you, Mitch.
All right.
Thank you, Mitch.
And I'm Larry Schultz.
Larry
Aloha
Schultz.
to everybody from Hawaii. And I've got to head out myself. Take care, everybody.
Hey, thank you.
Thank
for
you, Larry.
stopping in, man. Thank you, brother.
Yep, you're welcome.
A couple more minutes and we can get back to work, right?
Yeah, we're gonna. I think dinner's here, and then it's time to shoot scene 8, I think. But we have a lot to go tonight and tomorrow as well, and then we'll be wrapping up the Rake.
I'd like to touch on like just a little bit of both. Question for you and both of you guys. I want to ask you about like this is new. This is a new type of sound for you.
Absolutely.
Because I called. I spoke to a dear lady friend of yours earlier and called you a sound whore. Because
My mistress.
you're gonna go to where the sound is and you're gonna make it into.
I'm drawn to it.
You've always been that way, and I want to ask Joe about just like this is a new experience for both he and I as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're here too.
Yeah, and this is big for us. It's something like it's about not really just boasting, just being proud of being a part of something. But like I can say in my life, man, I've been on a movie set.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Just to look behind the scenes, to have the curtain revealed. Because the way I think about it, because I'm new to this, I'm a little over a year or so being with Open Heart Productions.
You look good doing it, kid.
And-
You look good.
Don't hype them up too much.
I want to be aligned with these guys forever.
Fuck yeah.
I bought, sold, hook, line, sinker.
Mhm.
This is who I want to be with. These guys impressed me right away, and they're doing things.
They're genuine people.
Yes,
Yeah.
and they have, if you talk to Daniel, if you get time with him, ask him about the next 10 years with this company.
I want to do a
and what they
podcast
have
with Daniel, and that's going to be like a 3-hour thing or 3 or 4 hour fucking.
Yes.
Like, I don't have time for you today, sir.
Get Toby in on that one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
These guys
that's
are doing
fantastic,
impressive
yeah.
things, and I want to do impressive things with them. So this is my baby now, along with them, and I care about it, and I think about it all the time, and I want to take care of it and protect it and serve it right and serve them right. And I know they serve me right, too. They've grown me in this 1 year I've been with them. I've been in audio for 20-plus years, but this is totally different.
But you're also like sharing, like swapping notes between like you have your own team. You're part of a whole different sound team. You know what I'm saying? And you guys are working together. And I'm just like,
I'm the baby here, too.
yeah, I know. And
I want to have a
watching
mentor.
You guys work
I'm
together.
growing.
I'm just like, I don't even know what the fuck they're doing over there, but they know what the fuck they're doing, And I was just like, that's like a part of the interest,
See what they think. Pick any one of those people over there, and see if they want to come talk.
What about you, Aaron? You got an outside perspective. You've been on the mic before.
Come on, right
Aaron
down.
Aaron Simone, right here.
He's been on the show before.
Yeah, Train Wreck Method.
It's his first time on location with Open Heart Productions.
And it's very exciting.
There we go.
Very exciting.
What do you think about being on a film set for the first time?
When we first got here, it was kind of nerve-wracking because we were last minute. So right when we pulled up, we had to unload the truck, generator, and everything. But once everything got kicked off, it seemed like almost second nature. And plus, Daniel back there is really, I was helping with lighting and everything. He
That's the dude.
Yeah,
Part of the
he
teacher.
was like,
That's the fucking.
he knows what he's talking
yeah.
about, and he's like, put this light here, do it, and like it flowed very well. But being part of it, it's blowing my mind. It's another world. It's not like being on stage when you're doing a metal show. It's a totally different stage.
Right.
So, but other than that, this is a blast, and I'm gonna thank Zane for inviting me.
Yeah,
Through
I
text
didn't know you were
message.
coming.
He sent a text message, "Hey, would you like to help with audio and filming?" And I'm like, thinking to myself, what is he talking about? Then he sent a whole list.
Oh, these guys know about my long text.
thesis.
I like, you know what?
I wrote a novel.
I didn't even read the whole thing. I'm just gonna call him.
All you have to do is say yes.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's
I
it
live my
right
life
there.
by if an opportunity comes, you say yes.
That's exactly what he told me, and I said, you know what? Fuck it, yes.
Thank you for that.
When
And I'm
Zane
here.
writes that much, it's either anger or passion. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It could be both.
Both.
It could be both. This is Zane.
What about you, Joe? What's your takeaway from today, man? And yesterday?
Well, my takeaway is to be careful on which vehicle you rent because you might have a rattly door
Oh yeah, we had
for 3 hours with no
and
radio.
No radio.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah,
No
we
music.
rented a bad.
I've
bad
rented
vehicle.
a couple bad ones.
Yeah.
Yep,
Shout
it
out
happens.
Toro.
But you guys are gonna be in this film. Is that right?
Tonight.
Yeah,
Tonight,
We're,
actually.
part of a SWAT cameo.
First time on scene, you're going to be in a film forever.
I feel like I'm not worthy of this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
I'm
are
a
definitely
piece
worthy.
of shit. You know, I don't-
They brought
Ginger,
us up here.
yeah, some ginger.
Like, no, he's all right.
Hey, but
he traveled all this way.
You're taking your hat off, right? Please take your hat off.
You're probably gonna get killed.
Hey, you'll fit
I'm
the
okay with
Pop
that.
narrative.
Joe off.
Damn it, Aaron. Yeah.
So it's coming off.
Yeah, it's probably
Take it off, baby.
Because like Mitch
Be
kind of
proud.
like told us last minute what the fuck we were doing. If we were like known, because he's always like editing the script. He's always like implementing new ideas and all the great ideas. And so
It's a living novel.
He hit up Joe because I was still on the boat, and Joe was like, "Yeah, man, we're gonna Mitch got some stuff lined up for us." I'm like, okay. And then like the next week, like, yeah, we're gonna do some SWAT shit. I'm like, dude, we could have like bought some gear.
Yeah,
You know
well-
what I'm saying?
What was that? Tuesday? That was Tuesday. You texted me, right, Mitch? It was like SWAT.
Yeah, like SWAT. Like,
SWAT.
all right, well,
All right, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we put together.
so it just as everyone else here, we're gonna make the most of what we got, and
That's the way to do it.
You got some great teachers.
yeah, and I'm gonna try to do whatever it is. I
And if
need
you
to do for
fuck up,
guys.
I'm gonna lie.
I know,
And it'll be on film
That's what I said, like,
forever.
Not just on film. It's gonna be on my phone.
one of my favorite things about being on stage.
Yeah.
Wait, what's that?
You're gonna be brutally killed by a mystical creature.
Yep.
Well, that's the highlight. Yeah.
Something to do with that.
It's my first time I'm filming this in the Rake, and I'm killed by that mythical creature.
Yeah. That was last night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cut y'all
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And partially in Arkansas.
Okay.
So when you were laying on the ground, actually, I seen you twitching around, and I didn't know if that was your
Zane,
back.
stop breathing.
I don't know if that was your back problem going on recently, or you were just in the
I
moment.
thought he was
like,
spazzing out because he was breathing at the same time.
know what?
Something's wrong with his back.
This is real. This is so real. Too real.
I'm 41 and I have a hurt back.
I accept.
But I'm spasming because I was just decapitated by the Rake.
It was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, it was
Anyway,
cool.
it was cool.
Fucking in a movie is fucking
I
cool.
don't know.
I love it.
This is one of the coolest things on earth, man.
Absolutely.
It's
Like-
definitely been a hot but wonderful weekend,
Yeah,
to
I
say
think,
the least.
I think this is
Yep.
like as in like performing arts. This is the takeaway.
It's got it all.
Yeah, this is the takeaway. Like,
It is a takeaway. It's gonna be a really great memory because my kids were texting me at the same time. Hey, what are you doing?
that's awesome.
I gotta explain to them
That
what's
is
going on.
awesome.
They're like, well, when you get home, you can sit down and talk. But it's like, no, Dad's going to bed.
Well, that's another part of it. Okay, so I have kids, and
Great
I
experience,
want to
yeah.
show them what life has to offer
Yeah.
because they don't have a lot of people
No, they
to
don't.
show them. Okay, it's a certain personality type or a certain push in life to find these things. Like I sought this out.
Mm-hmm.
When you interviewed Mitch, I was editing the podcast. When I was editing, my gears are turning in my head. I need to contact this guy.
I'm glad.
I need
I'm
to
glad,
get
man.
involved. with what he's doing just on that one episode.
Well, it's like the same thing he did with us. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know shit about it.
I
Let
want
me
to
learn.
get involved.
Yeah,
I want
let
to
me
learn.
I'm like,
And that,
come on with it.
so many awesome, amazing things have happened just from saying, I'm just going to try to holler. I'm
Because,
just going to say,
like-
I want to make a friend. And this is what I do, and I want to hang out with you guys, and I think I could help. And give me a shot. And he did. And that's why we're here.
And actually, it may have been this gentleman here. I overheard him.
The one who
Toby.
was scarfing down the...
Yeah, that's his second plate right there.
What's that, shepherd's
He is like
pie?
putting it
It looks
down.
like shepherd's
dude.
pie.
Man, that shepherd pie looks good
I
as
think
fuck right
I
now.
had overheard he and Mitch talking with Toby today about, like, there's those people who talk about the idea, and then there's those people who are about the idea.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And these are the people who are about the idea.
I want to teach my kids what's possible.
Yeah,
And what
exactly.
Dad did and what you can do.
Right.
That's the
And
way you do it.
living and finding these things that are all around you, but barely anyone cares about or gets past the dream, the daydream. Because it's happening, but you have to say yes, and you have to look around and just not fall in.
And it's cool
with
shit
the
to
crowd.
be proud about.
Fuck yes.
Fuck,
absolutely.
This is the coolest shit. Fuck.
Exactly,
I can't
dude.
wait till my daughter. I'm like, hey, I was on a movie set once.
Yes.
Oh,
And
shit,
I'm like,
yeah.
I want to be that cool dude to her. You know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all. But,
Yeah.
I
wanna be that guy, and I wanna
wanna
show
be
my
like
kids
my daughter's
what they can do,
superhero.
too.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? Like,
man.
you can do this. You know, you got to put
Yes.
yourself out there. Want to learn, and you know,
You have to teach them to put themselves out
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
Don't let
Yes.
somebody else teach them.
right.
You have to teach them.
Exactly.
Teaching them confidence. And,
Exactly. Oh, that's the
and
word right there.
That's
Because I
the
think
key,
trying is
confidence.
dying
Crying
out.
is dying. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Like, it is a just sit on the couch life now and not giving a fuck.
Yeah, living
Not
through a
trying. I want to
screen.
give a fuck.
Yeah.
And I want to make these memories. I don't give a fuck about the money. I don't care how much it costs or how much I make or how much I lose or win. I want the fucking memories.
And you're
And-
part of a great idea.
Yes.
Yeah, a beautiful idea.
Yeah, because you only get a little bit of time on the
That's
earth,
right.
and
Yeah,
you
that's
might as
right.
well make an impact while you have a chance to.
And
make
that's
an
why
impact.
I said yes. Like Zane always says, say yes when the opportunity comes.
Yeah.
These are great words of wisdom here.
Yeah.
Now,
You want to talk about opportunities? Opportunities happen all the time.
And it's
I
all
have
fast.
taken so many opportunities that have come my way. They happen all the time, but are you ready to take them? If you're not, you don't get it.
But at the same time, you don't want to pass this shit up because you never know.
Well, here's the deal. You can say yes and then fail because you weren't ready.
But you learn from that.
You learn from it, but
Yeah.
the opportunity, it's going to come back around, but it's going
Right.
to take a long
Eventually.
time. You have to be ready.
Right.
You take that opportunity and then another one comes and another one comes. But if you're not ready, you get passed on.
And you gotta be ready to sacrifice too, because a lot of
Always.
times everybody thinks everything's easy.
No.
And sometimes you gotta
Nothing.
take
No.
sacrifices so you can gain too.
Absolutely.
We did. Everybody that's here today took sacrifices.
Yep.
Time away there from their own personal life, family.
Bank account money
Bank
too.
account, doesn't
money you
matter.
could have spent on.
Delayed
Yeah,
pleasure.
exactly. I didn't care. I just like, all right, let's get in. I filled the truck up and we fucking left.
That's right.
Yeah,
Now
big
we're here.
ass truck you got.
Big ass.
Yes.
Love that truck.
It takes up the whole freaking driveway.
He's got them hips.
And big hips. I love my big hips.
Well, like, let's go ahead. We got some work to do, guys. We got a full schedule here this
Hold up, what?
afternoon. Thank you, Zane. Thank you, Aaron.
You're very welcome.
Thank you,
Thanks
Mitch.
for coming.
You're so
Thank you,
welcome.
Fuck was his name?
Daniel.
Daniel? Daniel
Mr.
Stark?
Daniel.
Daniel's
Yeah,
the
fucking,
man.
The fucking OG, triple OG. Thank y'all, everybody, and thank you everybody here for just welcoming us to be a part of this. And
Thank you
is,
for this man for
fantastic.
eating 2 plates. Adam, you're the man.
Thank you, Third Coast Podcast. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Thank y'all so much.
Oh, well, since there ain't nothing to say,
God damn it.
what it do, Gators?
Oh!
Joe from Third Coast Podcast.
I'm Koba.
This is Zane Fontenot.
I'm Aaron Seymour, the Screaming Demon.
That's right.
And we are live on set at West Monroe for the Bog Anthology. And you can check us out on 5000ws.thirdcoastpodcast.com on all major streaming platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
You name
And we are out.
it. Oh.
Follow our OnlyFans.
See ya.